Alright, so originally I was never planning on making a video on the fire prevention equipment and the parts modifications for War Thunder, which is a big push that's going on at the moment. Mainly because I've already sort of made one. Back when, just before the British tanks came out, I made a video pointing out how the current system as it stands is punishing to players who have unlocked new vehicles, and even suggested a fix that would allow FPE and parts to be available to all tanks that are in the game as stock, while moving the current FPE and parts modules up to either rank 2, 3 or 3, 4 in the unlocks for the research for the tank, and changing them so that parts would be a percentage decrease in your repair time, maybe 25%, maybe 50%, depending on what you wanted to go for, and the parts would either be an upgrade to an automatic fire extinguishing system or additional charges for your fire extinguisher, which I thought would be fair, keeps the grind in, keeps the parts extremely valuable for people who want to be competitive gamers, while still removing the punishing aspect that currently exists with FPE and parts modules on people who have unlocked new vehicles. That was until I saw this clip. Now, some of you have probably already seen this. This clip includes Shawn, who is a War Thunder team member who runs all of Gaijin's War Thunder Twitch live streams, and in the background you're also going to hear Scarpa, who is one of War Thunder's community managers. Now, I should also point out that this live stream has since been deleted from War Thunder's official Twitch channel. I wonder why.
In parts, free FB in parts, like, and do what, guys? I mean, okay, so we make the, free FP in parts, and then what's the point of playing the game? You already got a vehicle that can do lots of stuff, so what's the point? Why not give everybody a free Abrams tank, to, if we're doing that? For me, it's like the same thing. That kind of defeats the purpose.
That's like, a good plan, actually.
Yeah, like just give everybody a Cobra, give everybody an Abrams, give everybody a T-80B, and then some parts. And how about some Golden Eagles? Like, that's the point. This mechanic was always in the game, so I really don't understand that.
Also
like,
give everybody every vehicle in the game, and then we don't need to worry about it at all, do we?
That's true, yeah. Like, how about we do that?
Have we got any ideas about what custom map we're going to have then? Because I'm sitting here.
So, let's just for the moment ignore the completely unprofessional mocking of the War Thunder community and the belittling of their concerns by two public representatives of Gaijin Entertainment on Gaijin's official livestream. The issue there should be self-evident. And let's also ignore the ridiculous comparison to two modules that are essentially required in order to be able to get basic functionality out of your newly unlocked vehicle in comparison to receiving a free top-end tank. I mean, these two things are more than enough for the War Thunder community to be flipping their shit. And rightly so. This is possibly the most unprofessional thing I have seen Gaijin do outside of when they threatened to abuse YouTube's DMCA system a few years back to take down videos made by content creators that were criticizing certain aspects of the game. In particular, a video made by Fly Daily. However, in the middle of that little rant I just showed, there was one small section that only lasted a few seconds that essentially summarizes the entire problem and the disconnect between War Thunder's community and Gaijin as War Thunder's developers. You may have missed it, so I'm going to play just that section back for you.
And do what, guys? I mean, okay, so we make the, free FP in parts, and then what's the point of playing the game?
The War Thunder community sees War Thunder as a game. The grind is the means to unlock the vehicles and the equipment you need on the vehicles in order to be competitive in the matches. The ends is to actually play the matches. Gaijin, on the other hand, see this in reverse. The means is the gameplay, the ends is to make you grind, because frustration over the grind is what is going to make you pay. And because of this mindset, they see no reason for anybody to be playing their game unless they are suffering the grind, with the opportunity to buy your way out with gold. This is why each new major patch that comes out includes multiple brand new vehicles, usually high-end vehicles with extremely high RP requirements on all modules, not to mention the initial cost of the vehicle itself. Meanwhile, long-standing gameplay issues remain unaddressed, and anything involving the grind, reducing the grind, making things more efficient, is always slow to change if it changes at all. This is the disconnect between the community and the developers. And until this is addressed, until Gaijin turns it around and realizes that they are supposed to be making a game and not a treadmill that is designed to keep the players running for as long as possible, or to pay to get off it, the truth is things are really not going to change. And incidentally, for those of you who follow my channel and are wondering why I don't do so much War Thunder content anymore, this is why. I've realized this is what is going on for a very long time, but this is the first time I've ever seen Gaijin admit it. Anyways, ladies and gents, I don't really have anything else to say about this. Shawn and Scarpa pretty much covered it all for me without me having to do too much at all. I haven't closed a video with this in probably 2 years, but it seems appropriate this time. Gaijin, fix your shit.